Hello everybody, SlimKirby here, and welcome back to my interactive Terraria showcase. Today we are here in Dreamland. I actually considered not doing a Dreamland return so soon. I actually thought about doing an adventure pack instead, because I wasn't really certain if we had enough new content to show off, but I actually ended up playing this game for quite a bit the other day and made a lot of progress, and I figured you guys would probably want to take a look at that progress. First off, let's go ahead and look at the map. As you can see, my house is a lot different. And not just that, but I've also explored quite a bit more of the map. Yeah, I know there's still quite a ways to go considering, but when you take a look at the fact that I didn't have this discovered, I didn't have this discovered, and I didn't even go this far in my actual descent to the mines, it is a lot of progress considering, so I felt like it was time to come back and show you a few new things. First, I want to show my equipment. I am wearing a rain hat just to give myself a different look as opposed to having just a helmet. As for my actual equipment here, I still have the wood helmet, the wood greaves, but I have a platinum chainmail, which gives me a lot more defense. I also have jagged climbing claws and guarding shoe spikes, which not only allows me to climb up walls, but it actually allows me to stick to walls too, which is very helpful for mining up shafts when there's no floor below you. I also have a cloud in a bottle, which I actually found in an underground treasure chest, and this actually allows me to jump twice. It gives me a double jump. Very, very helpful. And I also have a wild aglet. I really just have it because I needed another accessory to use, so I found one, so I was like, why not? And yeah, that's pretty much it. I also found a broken ice boomerang. It being broken gives it a lot of deductions in its stats, but it does do a lot of damage considering, though. So it's not terrible. There's going to be other boomerangs we'll find that'll be better. I had this last time, but I also have a lead pickaxe as well. That makes mining a lot easier. Anyway, first thing I'm going to show off is my house. As you can see, there's quite a few new people moving into my house. I had the guide in last time, but along with the guide, I have from top to bottom, I have the engineer, the merchant, the painter, and I think it's a dye trader. To get all of these guys, most of these anyway, you just have to have a specific item in your inventory and then actually have a room built for them, and then they'll show up and move in. For the dye trader, you have to have something involved in making dyes. It's really not that hard. I believe I used a yellow marigold, which is the flower you can sometimes find in the grassland. For the merchant, you need to have at least 50 silver coins in your inventory. For the engineer here, you need to have some explosive. I believe I just used a bomb. And for the painter, you have to have at least 3 of these guys moved in. So the painter just showed up right after I got the merchant, basically. So that's how I got all of them in. This guy sells explosives. This guy just sells typical items you need. Painter sells paint, where you can actually paint surfaces of your house and walls and stuff. Dye trader, he basically makes a lot of, I believe, you can color clothing with him. Basically, yeah, he gives you the dye vat and silver dye, and then you can basically change the appearance of the whatever clothes you're wearing. I'm pretty sure it's something like that anyway. But that's pretty much how they work. One of the requests I actually got from the last video was to build a pixel version of Kirby on my house, and I haven't actually done that yet, but I have kind of secured a place where I want to build that. I want to build that around here, especially once I get some more people moved in as well. I have the painter, so I'll be able to do that. I just need to figure out what kind of material I want to use for the actual pixel statue, but I do want to build a Kirby. Whoever suggested that idea, thanks for your suggestion, and again, if you have other suggestions, please let me know. I've been really looking forward to getting some input, but I didn't really get a lot. So anything you want me to improve with my house, feel free to leave a comment. I'd be glad to see what suggestions you have. Another big implementation of my house is what I have right here. I told you guys I was considering building an elevator, and this is what I've done. Please excuse the darkness. I know it can't really see very well right now, but this is basically just a long vertical shaft into the mine that I've created. And this is actually going to be a funny story once I actually get into it. But if you follow this all the way down, you'll see there's actually a lot of water down here. Again, I know it's dark. Let me try to... There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of water down here, and the reason why there is I actually drained a huge pool of water on the top. You guys may remember it is actually the pool of water that was to the right of my house. I drained it all the way down here because there's actually a spider nest inside this little crevasse down here. And I didn't like that there was, so I decided to drain it out and flush it out. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work because spiders are annoying like that, but still, that's why there's water here. I wouldn't say that was really a smart decision, but it was kind of a funny story, so I felt like sharing it with you guys. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is a spider like around here, so I'm not going to bother with that. Aside from that, though, I haven't explored too much of the mine, just a few little areas here and there. Let's go ahead and climb this rope all the way back out. These are actually called elevators, where you basically build an elevator straight down to hell. There is a sub-layer called hell. It's a very difficult area with a lot of dangerous enemies and lava and stuff you won't be able to find in any other areas of the game. But you can build a elevator straight from your house down to hell if you so wish, and that's what I plan to do. This is where that little area of water was before. Like I said, I pretty much just drained it into my elevator and let it go all the way down to the spider nest. Again, not the most wise decision, but I had a lot of fun doing it. It was fun kind of flooding them out. Aside from that, though, I haven't explored very much over here. I guess I could go ahead and take a look just in case. There's a rabbit down here. Oops. Sorry about that, Mr. Bunny. You were in the way. The boomerang might give a little light, but I know for those of you watching this on a desktop or something, it's probably still really, really dark. I apologize for that. But yeah, there are some other areas I can explore. There's another pool of water down here. Oh god, there's actually a slime down here too. Get away from me! Having a boomerang is actually very, very useful. The only problem is that it's broken, so I could be dealing a lot more damage. It's going to be a lot better when I get the Flamerang, which is a fire boomerang. It's like one of the best boomerangs of the entire game. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done. I haven't really gone anywhere else in this direction. Not really. Yeah, as you can see, this little area right here never really fully flooded out. I think it's because the grass kind of kept growing and there is just a lot of water in general over here. I might start working over here next. But there are some other places I explored during my downtime. So let's go take a look at those. And then we'll actually be about done. There is more I want to go over in my house, but I'll probably save that when it's dark because it's light out and I want to make sure I discover and show off some of the other things I've encountered during my travels throughout Dreamland. So here I am back in the living wood area. I did explore this area down here a little more, and I'm actually glad I did because I found some really, really, really good treasures in this direction. I also got a little crazy with water and kind of flooded out these areas a little more. I don't know why I love doing that so much. Oh, dang it. Stupid jellyfish. Yeah, I don't know why I love doing that so much. I guess it's just seeing what you can do with water in this game. It's just a lot of fun. But yeah, I found this little wooden area right here. I guess I can go ahead and grab this while I'm down here. I didn't have enough room before, but this is actually kind of a treasure room where if you actually go deep enough, you can find these little chambers where you can actually pick up some items, and some very valuable items at that. I actually got a platinum chandelier right there. I can hang that up back at home. I can put it under here in the cave somewhere. But yeah, that's pretty much what I found. Oh god, there's a trap over there. And that almost killed me. I'll have to go over there and disable the trap at some point, but I did not know that was there. Whoops. But yeah, that's pretty much all I found over here. There's also a lot of stone that I eventually want to mine up and maybe do some stuff with that later on, but yeah, that's pretty much all I found over here. Last place I'm going to go is the snow biome. Okay, so if you guys remember, this is where the snow biome started, and I stopped right here because I didn't want to go inside this pool of water down here, but here's the good thing. This pool of water is really not that big, and you can easily get yourself out of it. Not only that, it also leads to an underground tunnel that I found. I didn't actually find it through this way. I actually came from the other direction, but yeah, you can actually find some things over here. Also, yes, a lot of water. That water did flow from that pool up there. It's not going to flow anymore, though, because I think we're under where the tunnel starts, but basically, yeah, that's what that's all about. Anyway, over here, as you can see, the background starts to change, and it's not a very good change, because if you remember from when I tried to do the Let's Play, over here we have corruption. And I am not a big fan of corruption because the enemies are very, very lethal. I could try to fight this guy right here, but I might be signing a death wish if I do that. Actually, not really. These guys aren't too bad. Maybe I can actually explore the corruption a little bit after all. Honestly, yeah, the boomerang's a lot more powerful than your tools. I did have a wooden boomerang, it just didn't really do very much. Oh god, there's more of them. Yeah, this is the problem. These guys aren't too bad, but when they arrive in numbers, they're kind of annoying. And yeah, they do a lot of damage too. Oh god. But yeah, this is definitely corruption. Didn't get to explore this very much, but hey. That's what we're dealing with. These guys. Oh god. Ah, go away. Oh god, a rotten chunk. I want to say that's like a healing item, but it doesn't sound like a very good one. Gosh, and we have these stupid ice slimes too. God, the frickin' destroyer of whatever these things are. Eater of souls, yeah. I almost called it destroyer of worlds. I think that's someone else. A different enemy, maybe even a boss entirely. But yeah, that's pretty much the corruption. You want to try to avoid any bottomless pits here because you probably don't know where they're going to go. Also, this looks like we have more corruption over here even. Yep. Not only is this more corruption, this is actual corruption without the snow. Yikes. Yeah, so that's what this is going to be all about. How far am I away? Oh, God. Hello. I didn't exactly want you to find me here, but I guess you're not prone to visitors in your home. My bad. My bad. You want to be friends anyway? I play a mean game of Parcheesi. Also, yeah, it's getting really dark anyway. Maybe I should consider going back home. In fact, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you guys back home after I get out of this mess. Okay, here I am back home. My God, I don't know how I made it out of there without dying. I literally like fell inside of a hole and had to climb my way out while dodging all of those eaters of souls. It was not very comforting, I will admit. Anyway, like I said, there are some things I would like to show off here in my home. So let's go ahead and put this up here, just for fun. So yes, here I have a bed. A bed is another very important piece of equipment that you want to have in your home, because with the bed, you can set a spawn point where whenever you die, or whenever you get an item later on that allows you to teleport home, you can actually teleport straight to where the bed is, or rather your last spawn point is. So very useful item to have. Make sure every house of yours has one in some way, and then you should be good to go. I also have these statues that I've found during my cave explorations. I believe certain treasures will actually, or certain statues will actually affect certain spawn numbers and spawn percentages of particular enemies and stuff. I don't know if that's completely true, but if it is, I could use some verification on that. As you can see, my treasure room down here is expanded quite a bit. I'd like to at some point replace all of the normal chests with gold chests and this ice chest and of course the underwater chest, because these do look really, really cool. As for items I have, in my first chest I have just bottles, lenses, and any kind of root seed that I have. I also have goldfish in here too. In here I have all the potions and ammo that I find. I also have this neat little flare gun, and of course the dart traps. Third chest I have furniture and normal treasure chests. Nothing in the fourth, and here I have all of my equipment and weapons and accessories. Here's the wood breastplate I have. There's that broken wooden boomerang I had, and here's a zombie arm. Very, very random weapon, but it has a very fast speed and a good critical strike chance, so hey, to each your own. I also have some more climbing claws and spike shoes, and here's another aglet. But yeah, when I get other equipment or more improved versions, I'll probably put these down here too. In here I have my materials. I have copper bars, lead bars. I also have platinum and tungsten. I want to get more platinum so I can keep creating items and accessories, because I think platinum's one of the best equipment based items you can get, at least in my opinion. And I have some ice blocks, slush blocks, basically blocks I don't really know what you can do with. It honestly doesn't even seem worth keeping them. I also want to eventually stash my rubies, emeralds, diamonds, amethysts in here as well. I'm carrying them around for now just in case there is a recipe I can use them for. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Any other chests where I have stuff? I have a beach ball. Yay, party! Here, let's give it to the zombie. Hey, zombie, want to party? No? Well, fine, be that way. I'm just gonna stab you with my pickaxe then. God, even the lead pickaxe takes a while to kill enemies with. I'll have to at some point work out something there. Actually, why am I keeping you there? There's nothing in this chest yet. Let's just put you here then. Guess I'll just save all the random fun items I find for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I could have showed off a little more in regards to the ice cave that I found, but I mean, it's really just a straight drop from here. I mean, didn't really even explore that far. And getting closer to the end of the map on this side. I'd say that's like around here, so there is still a possibility we might find some crimson, but we still need to find the dungeon and a few other things, so maybe that's going to be like right on the edge here. I'll need to at some point explore over here more, but I'm not going to do that till I'm more equipped to take on the enemies of the corruption. But yeah. Well, I think that's all I really have to show off now. I also have a lot more mana crystals. I have 140 mana and 140 life. I found 2 life crystals during my exploration. You can just find them while you're exploring deep underground areas. I think you can have a max of 400 health, so I want to start making my way towards that as well. The more health I have, the better off I'll be. But yeah, so far it's going pretty well. Once again, if you have any suggestions for things you want me to build, things you want me to look for, if you want me to explore in more other areas, feel free to post in the video comments section. Next time I'll probably do an adventure map instead of a check-in for this, but you know, before long I'll come back and show you what improvements I've made. Hopefully I can actually make a lot more. I also plan to expand my elevator here as well. As you can see, it does go down all the way to here, but I'd like to take it even further, and I'd like to kind of take it vertically, or not vertically, horizontally as well. So maybe I could put one like right here that'll go to these 2 areas, maybe even one all the way to the ice cave too. And definitely I need to explore more over here as well. I'm sure there's a lot of life crystals here. I'm speaking from no experience. I don't know what's over here, but if I had to make a good, honest guess, that's probably what we'll find. So, thanks for joining me today for Dreamland, and I'll see you guys next time when we explore some adventure packs, and then I'll check in later. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Later, folks.